Hello friends, Koolio here and welcome back to the channel. Today guys, I am showing you a game that kind of came out of nowhere for me. I started seeing it kind of being posted over on the Gacha Gaming subreddit. I looked into it a little bit, it looked interesting. It looked like it'd be a pretty fun game, but then I found out who the developers and publishers of the game are, Xilon Games. Now, if that actually sounds familiar to you guys, it's because they're the same developers and publishers of a game that I really like called Langrisser M. I actually covered Langrisser M on my channel when it was in Chinese, before it even released over in the English version, and then I covered it for a really long time, and then I started playing some other games. But this game is called Goddess QIYUAN, or QIYUAN Goddess, or I'm probably saying that completely wrong, but I do have to say, if you guys appreciate sort of like the progression style and the monetization style of Langrisser M, I think you guys will really like this game. So let's go ahead, we're actually gonna jump in and we're gonna show you guys the combat first. Now I've been playing through some of the levels, I'm currently in chapter 4, and they have these like little stages in between each of these different story chapters, and some of them have interesting gameplay mechanics. This might be one of them, I'm not 100% sure. But I guess, okay, it's not. But there was one where like I had to like shoot down enemies with like a laser gun. There was one where it was like a puzzle I had to solve. It was interesting. But basically this game is really similar to a lot of other hero collectors, where you have your team of about 4 heroes and then you get 3 like sub-heroes. Currently I've got a total of 2 sub-heroes on my team that will jump in and out every once in a while to activate an ability. Now when it comes to the like setting up your overall team, it turns out there is sort of like an elemental advantage, which I think will come in really handy for higher difficulty missions when you have to put together like a solo or a monocolored team. Now if you look up on the top right, I've actually got these elemental setups right here. Basically when you have 3 of a kind or 5 of a kind of a hero on your team, you get a special bonus. I've got 3 water elementals and 3 fire elementals. I've got 2 water elementals on my main team, a water elemental as my sub character, and then 2 fire elementals on my main team, and then a fire elemental as my sub character you can see over on the far right. You can kind of switch in and out your team right here if you want to, but we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna jump in. I'm gonna turn off auto combat just so I can show you guys what manual combat looks like. Now, one thing that this game does have that's pretty cool, and I'll have to go back in and kind of swap out as we get into the next chapter, but some units, if you have them on the same team, actually activate combo ultimate abilities, which I don't know if I've ever really seen that before, but it's pretty cool. So let's go ahead. We're gonna activate some of these abilities and just go through. She had somebody help him. It wasn't like, not that one. It wasn't super crazy, but there's a couple of ultimate abilities like this one right here, where the characters will actually like work together in an awesome animation to do something. So I'll show you guys that in just a second, but we're gonna go through the combat. It's a pretty standard combat system. Nothing super spectacular, but I do have to say the animations, the character designs are really cool. But basically you have these mana orbs or mana stars in the bottom right, and you use them to activate certain abilities. Abilities can cost, 2 stars to activate, and the whole team actually ends up sharing this. So let's see, we're gonna go ahead and activate this guy's ability, the full auto effect. Now this game is currently only available in Chinese. I haven't been able to find any information on whether or not this game is going to be coming over to the West, but I do know with Langrisser M, due to its success, it did come over to the West fairly quickly. So hopefully Xilon Games brings this one over too, because I do think it's a really good game, and I think a lot of people are going to like it. Go ahead and activate her ability. If it's the one I'm thinking of, she's got a really fun animation I think you guys are going to really like. So she cooks the food. It sucks. She gets really angry, and then she tosses it up in the air. And then it smashes and does damage to the ground. So yeah, there we go. Woo! Just beat that area. So again, I have to say, like, the combat in this game isn't the most unique thing, but the animations of the characters and their skill designs and the co-op advantages that you get from using certain abilities is a lot of fun. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna skip past the story. Now, this game, like I was saying before, the game is only available in Chinese, but how hard is it to get through if you don't know Chinese? It's not too bad. You can pick things up here and there fairly easily. I haven't translated anything and I pretty much know what I'm supposed to do. There's a few things here and there that I'm not 100% sure on, but it's fairly easy to get into, but I'm sure once like trying to get into the more depth stuff is gonna be really difficult. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump into this next area, skip past these missions, and I'm gonna actually go in and set up my team in the way to be able to activate abilities. Now, if I remember right, this guy has an ability, and this guy, and this girl has an ability as well. There we go. So they should be able to coincide and help each other out. So let's go ahead and jump into this. I'll show you guys some of the combat. So, hopefully show you guys the cool ability that they have. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip that real quick. Okay, so you can see with this character next to their portrait down here at the bottom, I don't know if you guys can see where I'm tapping, just at the bottom left of it, that's an indicator that he has an ability that can be activated that another character will support him. You can also see the ability that's currently circled. There's the character's icon up on the top right. That just means it's a slight support, so she will attack along with him. So we're gonna go ahead and just keep moving through this, hopefully be able to show you guys some more of these characters' abilities, because they're a lot of fun. So like, I mean, look at this one. Throws her backpack, a trail of rainbow. So let's keep on moving and pushing our way through this. This guy right here, he's a 4-star. Yeah, he just does so much damage, you guys. And one thing too with like Lancaster M, and I've kind of seen it in this game, but it's still kind of hard to tell because, you know, I don't fully know Chinese, but I've noticed that even 4-star characters are really good characters. You know, lower rating characters can still be viable in this game, just like it is in the Lancaster series. So let's go ahead and keep pushing our way through. Okay, so he's got the ability now active in the bottom left. I'm gonna go ahead and use it so I can show you guys the fun little animation that he does with the girl. So yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen characters get together and do like a combo animation. But this one's pretty funny too. And boom. Well, there you go. I just thought that was kind of fun. I've never really noticed something like that in a game before, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn on auto combat. Auto combat and ×2 speed unlock like right off the bat, so you can pretty much just start auto combating your way through a lot of the stories and missions and stuff. I haven't really gotten to a part where like I've had to manually take over, but with a lot of these games, a lot of that style of gameplay doesn't really come in until later down the line. These early stages are basically grinding through it, powering up your characters, getting enough, you know, tickets wherever to summon more characters. So here we go, just completed that, 3 stars. We got ourselves a golden ticket to do some summons. And we are gonna be doing summons in this video. I think I've actually got quite a lot, so we're gonna go ahead and skip past this. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and skip past that. Ooh, the challenges have unlocked. Do I really wanna do it? I guess we're gonna do the, oh no, I'm gonna back out. I don't wanna do the challenges yet. I might do that in a later video if you guys enjoy this one. Now, some of the cool stuff about this game, one thing, and I haven't been able to find it anywhere else, but if you go and click on this little, like, swapping out your character icon here at the bottom left, you can choose a character that you want as your main character, but you can also see the English translated name of that character. So, we've got Poseidon, we've got Cupid, Apollo, Holmes, Marco Polo, QIYUAN, and Finler. So I do think it's fun. We get to know their English names, because it is always kind of a disappointment when us English players play these games and we don't know the characters' names right off the bat. The game also has some login rewards going on right now, so if you play through the game and complete these missions over the next couple of weeks, once you've completed 30 of them, you get a free character completely for free. And again, if you guys ever play Lancaster, you know that that's a system that they do in Lancaster, and I really like that system. It's really cool. Let's go ahead and actually take a look at our characters. You can, again, go and swap out and check out all the different characters and their abilities. Now, one thing with the characters, when you want to find out if a character can combo with another character, if you look at their skill descriptions off to the right, you can see that there's a character icon next to one of his skills. That means it's a skill that the character will do a combo with. So keep an eye out for that specific character if you want to kind of put together a team that works together and combos together. They've also got this sort of talent tree. Now, I don't know if this is specifically tied together with like upgrading their stars. I believe upgrading their stars does require shards of that character, which we are going to hopefully get some of those during summons. But this is basically where you use special materials that you get as your characters level up to unlock new abilities and new passive bonuses, stat boosts, and everything like that. We've also got equipment item, which again is really, really similar to Lancaster M. You go through, you play through the stages, you get new equipment items, you can boost them up. You can click the button on the left side that I'm clicking on right here. Will basically auto-equip whatever's the best equipment. The one on the right side will go and automatically boost it if you have the necessary gold and like, I want to say it's like mana, this like blue type of material. But I haven't gotten into any of these other things on the far right because again, I'm pretty early into the game right now, but I have been enjoying it. I think it is a pretty great game. So let's go ahead, we've talked a lot about it. Let's jump in and actually do some summons. Now, from what I can tell from the summoning page, it actually has several different banners going on right now for different elemental types. So if you want like a shadow elemental hero, or if you want like a wind elemental hero, you can summon on the banner that you want. I'm gonna do one on the wind one, and I'm gonna do one on the shadow one. So we're gonna be doing 10 times summon. This is my very first time doing a 10 times summon, so I don't know what the animation is gonna look like if we're gonna get something really good, but I am excited. So we got gold. Ooh, we got a rainbow. That's gotta be an SSR right there. So we got Robin Hood. Again, I love the fact that they have the English names for us to know. So So we got Robin Hood. We got Medusa, an SR character. We just joined our team, which she might be the character I need for Poseidon. Next up, we've got Cap Kid. We've got a second Medusa. Okay. We've got Finler. We got ourselves a King Slime, which is probably a sacrificial character that we can sacrifice for other characters. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm just speculating. And then we got ourselves, this has got to be our SSR. I think this is probably the rate up banner character. We got ourselves Merlin. Okay, she's pretty cool looking. Oh, she's got like butterfly wings in a briefcase. Oh wait, this isn't Merlin, this is Pandora. So we got Pandora. We got ourselves Alice. And there we go. We actually got a lot of like really cool characters in that one. So next up, let's go ahead and we're gonna drop it down on this one because I think these characters look really cool. 10 times summon on this. Come on, cross your fingers for the rainbow. So we got gold. Come on, come on. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh, are you serious right now? Okay, so we got Cupid again. We already had her. We already had Marco Polo. We already had Finler. We got 2 Finlers. We got Vivian, she's brand new. Got another Marco Polo. We got Shakespeare, he's new. We've got an Angel, she's also new. Marco Polo again, and then SR Cupid. So we got both of our SRs right there. Both of our SRs were Cupid. It's kind of lame. So let's go back and actually look at our characters. So I know we got a whole bunch of him, so it does look like it does convert into shards. You guys can see kind of down there into the bottom, which we'll probably use those to star rate them up. But there you guys go. This is Goddess QIYUAN or Goddess QIYUAN or QIYUAN Goddess, however you want to say it. I'll have a link down below for you guys that are interested in playing this game. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys want to see more videos for this game, let me know down below in the comments. If you guys are playing it, let me know your thoughts as well. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, my friends.